guys, welcome back. If you're new here, my name is Courtney and on this channel we do nail art. So today I'm going to be showing you how I did this cute wee autumn set on my friend Toni. She was very kind to volunteer for this video, so thank you Toni for that. I'll be using these little Rosalind mini polishes today. I did a video on these a couple weeks ago and I've been using them since then. I'm still really impressed with the coverage when painting the nails. So I am enjoying those. If you haven't checked them out already, then I'll leave a link in the description box. You can go and see. As you can tell, I could have got away with one coat on most of these nails, but I did do 2 layers. Now I'm just decanting them out to do some little nail art, and I'm using this fine detail brush from Neo Nails. It's new for me, so I am just getting used to it, but it's pretty good so far. Here I'm doing the pumpkin. I haven't done pumpkins for about a year, funnily enough, because people don't want pumpkins during any time of the year but Halloween or autumn as it is now. So you just kind of make it look like the top of a heart. And I'm faffing around, just perfecting the edges. On this brown nail, we wanted to do a plaid, like a Burberry plaid look. Toni loves a plaid nail, so she's always very happy when I want to do plaid on her. Now, as you can see, the white is not covering great, which annoyed me because when you're painting the whole nail with this white, it covers really great. And one coat would be enough, which is unusual for white gel polish to be so good. But for doing nail art, I was disappointed. Nonetheless, I did 2 layers of it and it looked fine in the end, but it was frustrating at the time. So when I'm doing nail art, and obviously people have 2 hands, I just float back and forth between the 2, usually with whatever I have in my hand. So I had white on my brush when I switched, so I would do the nail that required white. It just saves a bit of time rather than switching back and forth every nail, like each hand, you know what I mean? It would be challenging and take more time to do it that way. Anyways, so here's the second pumpkin. Just filling that in. I probably could have used a bigger brush for this, but as I said, this is a new brush for me, so I was just trying to get used to it, and now I know. There it is. Only these 2 nails have nail art on them. So I tried to do the lines on this nail, but I clipped that part of the video out because I messed it up. So I had to wipe it off, which you saw at the beginning there. And now I'm just going along with the brown and making the little definition lines of the pumpkin that give it that rounded image. And then I'll use the brown to do the stalk as well. And then on this one, it needs another layer of white. So I just wiped my brush off with the brown and we'll go in with the white. And then those can be cured together. So when I switch to the other hand, I'll have white on my brush. So I'll just go straight into the plaid nail on the other hand. Like that. 2 coats was enough for this plaid, but if I had used my regular white gel from Canny or my detail gel from Lisa Con, then I wouldn't have had to do 2 layers, so I was really quite annoyed with this. And the problem is when you have to do too many layers with nail art, it's raised and then the top coat doesn't sit flat and it looks a bit bumpy and it's just a bit shit. So I really would prefer to have a gel polish for nail art that only required 1 layer. But here we go, just doing the detailed lines on the other pumpkin like I did on the other hand. Obviously I've sped this video up because I don't know, I wouldn't want to sit and watch somebody paint nails in real time. Some other people might enjoy that actually. But I sped it up. It took me about 40 minutes to do this manicure which is pretty standard for me. Here we are. I'm outlining the white in black. The black from Rosalind is super pigmented and I really, really like it. I will be using it for nail art if I have any left, because I've used it quite a few times on people's actual nails and it's quite a small bottle. So I will try to use that for nail art in the future. I got some polish on the side of her finger there and I'm told her to put it in the light. I can see now that's going straight in the light, going to cure on her skin. That's naughty. I do have a trick to get rid of it though with a file. I'm sure you'll see that as the video progresses. So here I am, because I had black on my brush already. I'm going in and doing the same thing on the other side. And you can see that I'm using my thumb as a little paint palette, because when I put the paint or the gel polish on my brush, I just kind of need to do a trial touch to see how it's going to lay on the nail and make sure that it's not going to come off in a big blob or whatever. I just make sure that it's all evenly distributed on the brush before I put that to the nail. Now I'm going in with the red for this, the finishing stripe on this plaid nail. I like this red as well. I've used it quite a few times in the past couple of weeks. Just yesterday I did a snowflake set and I used this red for that. I'm going in on the other side. And then I think that's pretty much it. Toni wanted to have a glitter on the black nail. So we picked a holographic glitter because black glitter doesn't typically like show up on gel nails. It just looks black, but if you pick a holographic one, that's good. Oh, but first here I'm going in and outlining the brown bits of the pumpkin. I don't know why I did this with black. I kind of probably just thought it was lacking something, just looked a little bit unfinished maybe, so that was a last minute decision. Just kind of finishes off the look, I guess. Just really, really thin. And I mean, you can see what I mean with this black gel polish. It's really, really good. It goes on super thin. It's unusual for a gel polish to apply that thinly. I must have made a mistake here. I can't really see. My screen's quite little. I'm just doing a little bit of cleanup with a gel brush. So here I am with the glitter. This is a holographic glitter from a company that no longer exists, so I couldn't even link it to you in the description, but I'm sure any black holographic fine glitter will do. And I'm putting that straight onto the inhibition layer, which is a little bit sticky, so it's grabbing a hold of all the little glitters. Then I just brush it off back into the pot and wipe it away. Excuse me. So now here I am getting rid of that polish that I got on Toni's finger. Using my file, just kind of trying to scrub it away before I put on the top coat. I didn't get a top coat from Rosalind, so I'm using Canny, which is my new favorite gel. So here we go with the top coat, just doing one layer on all of the nails, except for the glitter nails. They're going to get 2 layers just because I like it to have a super smooth finish. You don't want to have any jaggy wee bits on the nail, and sometimes when you have glitter that happens. So I'm skipping the glitter nail there because I don't want to get glitter on my brush because that'll transfer onto the other nails and annoy me. So I do that last, and then I'll wipe my brush off after. Oh, wow. You can see how the holographic bits really show up over the black. Now you just check all the nails before you put them in the light. So what I like to do, excuse me, I have a frog in my throat. I like to check the reflection of the light across the entire surface of the nail before I put it in the light, because sometimes when you leave them as you're painting the other nails, they separate, or a piece of dust might land on them or something. There's a bit of glitter on this nail that got on there before I top coated it, so I just used my dotting tool to poke it off. And here we are on the glitter nail. I should have done the thumb first, because now I'm going to have glitter on my brush, and look, then I put it straight back into the top coat. So I hope there was no glitter that's going to contaminate my top coat there. That was stupid. Never mind. Here we go, just checking the reflection on all of the nails and checking the glitter nail a little bit too long because I love looking at them when the glitter is shining. So here's the second layer of top coat, and I'm only doing that on the glitter nails just to give it an extra smooth finish. And they're going back in the light, and I can put away all of the little polishes. These are super cute. I love miniature things, so they were a really big hit with me. So here I am with some cuticle oil. Everybody gets cuticle oil at the end of their manicure, of course. And try not to drown the fingers in it, because that detracts from the nails when you take a photo of them. So just apply it on the cuticle. Try not to get it on the nail. And then I usually go in and just rub down towards the free edge. Oh, there's a little bit of white polish there. I had noticed that as well. So just wipe it, and then that's it, done. So I hope you enjoyed this little autumnal set. If you did, leave me a comment and let me know, and I will see you guys in the next video.